understand is, like, before, I ran through a lot of shows when I was working remotely because I would watch an episode in the morning before work. And then I was done with work by, like, 3 our time. So that's, like, a lot of time in the day versus now. I get up and I go to work. I don't watch TV before work. Like, sometimes we watch, like, the Today Show or the news before work. And then I don't get home until, like, 5. So I maybe have time for, like, 1 or 2 shows. I think we should watch White Lotus apart just because, like, I feel like I've already seen spoilers on social media and that's only going to get worse. So, like, I don't want to get...
Yeah,
I don't want to have it ruined. So that'll probably... Maybe we should watch in real time, but I feel like we could wait for Suits. Also, I'm, like, not as... Like, Suits is something to watch, but I'm not as, like, invested in it, so I don't mind waiting.
Yeah, okay.
Guess there's a chance now that you off and on could be spending time at my parents' house without me now. What would you watch with them?
What?
Like, you and my mom are very compatible with, like, movies.
Yeah.
Because you'll watch anything.
Ooh.
So she'd probably like having you around to watch TV with.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Because my dad's more like me. He, like, hates everything. Unless it's something really stupid, which his version of stupid is, like, Ancient Aliens.
Yeah. Yeah.
So are you doing anything tomorrow for March Madness?
Probably gonna get off early.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. I'll figure it out. I don't know.
Are you gonna go hang out with Tyler or just, like, go home?
I don't know. You're asking questions I don't know.
Oh, right, because you don't, like, plan anything in advance.
That's correct.
It'd be like you texting him as you're getting off, being like, are you off work? And you said you're moving things to storage Saturday?
Yeah.
Do you have, you probably don't have it in your calendar, staging is from 12 to 3:30. I think you should be there for that. So I guess plan whatever you're doing around that.
Mm-hmm.
And they have half of the money. They'll need the other 500. Do you want me to send you or?
I'll figure it out. I don't know yet. You're asking too many questions, and you want me to answer them back to back.
I'm just trying to keep you informed since you haven't been the main contact.
Sure.
Oh. The cats are so happy now that they realized what bedroom I'm sleeping in.
That's good.
Yeah, when I got home today, instead of being in the guest room, they were in the primary room, the room I've been sleeping in. How have you been feeling about everything?
Good. You
don't feel overwhelmed?
No, I'm happy because Jacob and the league finally advancing out to new season. I'm a returning, defending champ now. I gotta zone in, lock in for the help.
Nice.
I know.
Oh, that was one thing that Daniel brought up again last night.
What?
He was like, I like Sean's friends, but none of them it's just not like the type of like golf trip that I expect, because everybody wants to be asleep by 11.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, because you guys play however many holes every single day. So it would not be fun to be hungover doing that. That's a lot of because Jacob and Mike don't really drink, right? They smoke more.
Right.
He was like, yeah, he's like, I'm excited because this year more of my friends are coming. So we're definitely going to do it correct this year. It's like, all right, whatever. So he's like pumped. He's going to be a bad influence on you.
Hard to do.
It's easy to do. You're so easily influenced. If people, you're influenced when it comes to, fun and partying, I should say.
Right.
If there is fun to be had, you have to be part of it.
I'm all about fun.
And he's going to position it as your last hurrah before the babies. So I feel like this is going to be a preview of your midlife crisis that you keep warning me about.
Yeah, I'm there. I'm ready.
Oh, he brought up again that your bachelor party. Remember how you said you saw it, Nikki?
Mm-hmm.
Daniel claims that he's like, I'm not saying he made it up, but none of us ever saw her. And after he said that, he disappeared for 2 hours.
No, I was at another bar, and I went to them after I saw. And Richard saw her too.
It sound very sketchy both times he talked to me about it.
No, Daniel, it's just Daniel, being an old man.
Just trying to make me get mad at you about something that happened 7 years ago, 6 years ago.
Yeah.
Well, I think he might have brought that up when he was on his third margarita last night, so.
Sounds like Daniel.
Yeah. He just likes to get buzzed and say things that are going to upset me.
That's the Gibson mantra. Alright, Darlo, I'm going to catch up on my game.
Alright, yeah, I think I'm going to finish getting ready for bed and start reading this twin book, I guess.
Alright, love you bunches.
Alright, Hope is rubbing my face right now.
Yeah.
Oh, she's rubbing the phone. You miss Dad? Alright, I'll text you.
Alright, love you.
Love you too.
Alright, bye.
Bye.
Welcome to a great scene here. Excitement and energy flowing in the stadium as we get ready for this week's Game of the Week. We can only hope that it matches the hype. We've got a terrific matchup tonight. Anticipations have been building in this campus all day long. As we'll see a squad out of the Big 12, the Kansas Jayhawks, taking on the #1 team in the land, the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. The Jayhawks will kick this away to get us going. They'll return it from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. So the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors offense is up first today. And here he comes, the quarterback. All eyes on him. He's the guy that just makes everything go.
Well, this guy's Mr. Do-It-All. It's almost odd to say this about a quarterback, but he truly does. He's the echo of the coach and the connector of this offense. When everyone is hooked up to him, this team operates at maximum capacity. And that usually means their opposition is in trouble.
Important second down play coming up. They'll try the option play here. He'll toss it to the back. They've got him behind the line. The option doesn't work at all. Well, they don't block the defensive end. It shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. The Jayhawks offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. All right, Kirk, let's take a quick look at the impact players for today's game and how they're going to affect the outcome.
These are your leaders on the field and in the locker room. These are your go-to guys, not only when you need a play to be made, but also when you need somebody to rally your team.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. That sack sets up a 2nd down and long. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Breaks loose at the 45. That's a big play. Moves the ball down inside the 30. And the Jayhawks hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Well, Chris, that's a combination of really good blocking and outstanding patience by the back. He waited and used his vision and patience to allow that play to open up and then accelerated through the hole to give him that huge gain.
The Jayhawks looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. And they bring him down at the 5. Solid gain, though, on the completion. The defense clearly setting up to stuff the run here. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. They bring the heat and get him behind the line.
That's a big sack by this defense here on 1st down. Now, the offense still has opportunities to rectify this situation, but it's not the best way to start a 1st and goal situation.
And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Jayhawks. What a weapon for this offense. A quarterback who can flash the speed and finish a touchdown drive just like that.
How about being the defensive coordinator? You've got everything covered. You make the right call, and all of a sudden this guy is so athletic and so gifted with his ability to improv, you can't contain him. You better come up with another scheme, and you better put 2 or 3 defenders on this quarterback.
Fields it just outside the goal line. When he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Hawaii offense back out there. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Receiver makes the grab, and it's good for a 1st down to the 36. A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. He's found some room at the 45. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. And he's finally forced out of bounds inside the 10. Big play to set up a 1st and goal. After the huge play, they're pounding on the door. It's 1st and goal at the... Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Hawaii.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back. But the continuity of this offensive line was on display. That's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
From the shotgun, drops back. And no, he's taken down. It's a sack. Instead of going up by 1, they still trail by a point. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And here comes the Kansas offense back on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Play action here on 1st down. Defense is coming after him. Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense. They're back up 2nd and long at the 19. And the quarterback dropping back. Couldn't find anybody open and just has to throw it away. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. And it's incomplete. He just dropped a little screen pass, and that's going to bring up 4th down. The Jayhawks will line up to boot it away. And it's a rough series for the offense, and now he's on to punt it away. Oh, and he's got a crease here. Look out. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Rainbow's offense back on the field now. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try.
Looking to make a big play downfield. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Breaking free at midfield. They make the tackle, but that screen pass call worked out. They gained the first down yardage. Well, Kirk, Kansas has the lead here. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. They flipped ends of the field. Ready now.
Hi, this is Karen. Your call has been. Hello.
Hey, Karen, this is Sean with All My Sons Moving. How's it going?
It's going good.
Good, good, good. Hey, I was just giving you a call because I got that DocuSign back. The 16-digit numbers, it looks like you were missing some numbers on accident. So I was just trying to see if you could read those off to me, and we should be good to go.
Okay, hold on. Just let me go to the car.
Okay.
Okay, you ready?
Yes, ma'am.
4451
Mm-hmm.
0139
Okay.
4914 3605.
All right. Yeah, you were just missing the last four. That's it's okay. It happens sometimes. I know it's hard to type on the phone. But Larry and crew doing a good job for you today.
Yes, they're really nice.
Awesome.
I appreciate them a lot.
No problem. We have a good rest of your night. You are all set and ready to go. If you have any questions,
too.
give us a call.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye-bye.
So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. That's a bullet pass to the left side. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors. Well, they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Offense, oh, they flip it to the kicker. He's looking to throw. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. The Kansas offense is back out there now. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? Breaks loose at the 40. Tackle made after a big gain. And the Jayhawks will come to the line to run the hurry-up. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards.
Delay of game. Offense.
Quarterback unaware of the play clock. That'll cost them 5. A penalty backs up the offense. It's 1st and 15. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Under pressure, just lets it go. Throws the ball away, but not before taking a hit. The Jayhawks bring their punt team onto the field. They're going to kick it away for the second time. And no chance for a return as the punt sails out of bounds. And the Hawaii offense comes back out on the field now. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Finding some room at the 25. And they make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk play on the scramble. He saw an opening and just went for it. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Trying to create here on the move. And he's intercepted. And he steps out of bounds, but a crucial takeaway. Great play by this defense. So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. Tries to get it to the running back. It's pulled in. Completion on a diving catch. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Looking for some space. It's Stewart. Shows off the moves there, but ultimately not much of a gain.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Caught near the sticks. It's Stewart. Heads out of bounds after a solid game, more than enough to pick up a 1st down. The Jayhawks getting set on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Pressure is coming. The sophomore able to get home with the sack. They'll crank up the tempo here on 2nd down. The time is running out. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. He's moving out of the pocket. Finding space at the 20. He's swarmed by the defense.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. It is 1st and goal, a great chance to claim the lead before the break here. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Launching one to the end zone. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
Chris, that ball gets tipped and goes straight up into the air. That's anybody's ball. The defense does a really good job down in this area, expecting the pass. The ball's in the air. Ball gets tipped. Keep in mind, the offense or the defense can get underneath that for a play.
Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Kansas.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And the returner is brought down. Here comes the Hawaii offense back out there. Backed up this close to the end zone in the final minute. Let's see if they just decide to take care of the football and look toward the second half. So here we go. The first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. He's hit as he throws it. That's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him.
He's looking deep here. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Hawaii. The offense still out there. We're going for 2 here. And he makes it into the end zone. So now it's a 6-point lead. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And he'll lead the kickoff right there They'll start from the 25. Here comes the Jayhawks offense back on the field. They've got a choice here in the final minute. Do they get aggressive, try to cut into this lead, or play it safe? And cannot escape it. Down he goes. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. Looking for the wideout. The pass is intercepted. They tackle him after a short return, but they get the football back and set up shop near midfield.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
They look to throw it here on second down. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. And that one is incomplete with just 9 seconds on the clock. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. He's going to take another shot right here. Oh, and he's got it. Big gain inside the 25. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So on first down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. This one is right through. So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Final seconds in the first half. They will just take a knee and head to the locker room. Looks like the offense content to run the clock out here and go to halftime. Talk about the second half. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Men, nice to see you actually showed up for today's broadcast in paradise, given all there is to do there in Honolulu. And there is no better place to start this halftime than by reviewing how this wideout has been a one-man wrecking crew. The kid's been everywhere. And I love how he's willing to go across the middle, but that he also has the jets to burn these DBs on the deep ball. If this defense wants to actually come back in this one, they better hide his cleats. I don't know about you, but I'm ready to watch this one unfold. Back to our guys in the booth.
All right, thank you for the update, Kevin. Appreciate it. And the Rainbow Warriors will kick this away to get the second half going. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And here comes the Kansas offense back on the field. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. And the Jayhawks hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Second down, we're going to throw it. Looks to the left, pass caught. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice game.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
I like the idea of mixing it up from time to time because he can't be too predictable. But the execution was a little bit off on this one. Going to have to go back to the drawing board.
And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And the defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards of the completion, but now it's 4th down. The Jayhawks will line up to punt it away. This will bounce and head out of bounds inside the 10. That's a great punt. The offense will be pinned back. The Rainbows offense back on the field now. They're trying to build this lead here. Had to settle for 3 last time out. The back's got it on the pitch. They get him down. The gain is to about the 12.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
The sophomore calls his own number and keeps this drive moving.
What I love here with the quarterback is he knew exactly where he needed to go to get that first down.
It's a solid run. Gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. Looks to his left and makes the completion. They bring it down, but the drive has now reached the 35. The Rainbow Warriors line up on 1st and 10. Handoff on a single back formation. Breaks loose at the 45. An explosive play across midfield all the way to the 41. The offense really clicking here. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there, the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
The back's got it. They tackle him, but a solid gain down to around the 5-yard line.
Well, that's what you love to see from an offense. The offensive line and the running back in sync, working together, and it pays off. What a big gain. Thought he might be close to being able to take it all the way to the end zone, but the defense just brings him down there inside the 5.
So after the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 7. Tailback tests the middle of the defense. Defense stops him short of the first down marker, and that'll do it for the 3rd quarter play. And they cut into this lead now on 3rd and goal. And it's been an old-school ground game duel. These running backs have been putting on a show so far today. An exciting start to the quarter here as the offense facing a 3rd and goal. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors. Coach makes the decision to go for a 2-point conversion. Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he runs it into the end zone. That bumps it up to a 3-score game. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. The Kansas offense is back out there now. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? A sack in the play could not escape the pass rush.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying the lead.
That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down. The offense with 5 receivers now, empty backfield. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play. The Jayhawks will have to kick this away. And this drive moves backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Just able to get it away. Oh, and he's got some space here. And the returner will be brought down. And the Hawaii offense comes back out on the field now. The last drive in the ground game was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time. Catch made along the sideline, but he's short of the sticks. Finally out of bounds after a solid gain, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out. The officials make the easy call. Quarterback was well past the line of scrimmage before throwing the ball. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. And the receiver snags it. It's complete. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Hey, it's a gain, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. And he pulls in the catch. Worked out of bounds, but it's another big gain. This offense producing chunk plays through the air.
Man, they're already up big in this game, and now they're taking shots downfield. They're just looking to pour it on right now. Still throwing the football, and vertical shots to boot.
Football knocked loose in the backfield. The defense recovers the fumble.
This offense just blew an opportunity. Have a nice lead here in the second half with the football. The last thing you want to do is turn it over, and they put the ball on the ground, and now give your opponent a chance to get right back in this game.
Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. And the Jayhawks come to the line to run the hurry-up.
Well, we just continue to see this defense make great plays, especially with their tackling. And the awareness to understand we're in the fourth quarter, you're trying to keep this offense in bounds so they keep that clock moving.
Launching downfield. That's the third pick tonight thrown by this QB.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover.
Oh, my
that
God.
could be the nail in the coffin.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out.
Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Touchdown, Hawaii. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. Kicking team on now for the extra point. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. He's going to bring this out. Football is coughed up by the returner inside their own 20.
That is an incredible job by this kickoff coverage team. You don't see many turnovers on kickoffs, but they just gifted their offense with a bonus possession.
And they'll work the clock here by keeping it on the ground. He's got some room. Can he get there? Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors. To stretch the lead, the route is on. The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. Now they get set to kick it away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here comes the Jayhawks offense back on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Quarterback escapes the pocket. In the clear at the 25. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. And he'll set up to throw. He's running out of time here. And that pass rush has trapped him. It's a sack. So from the 21-yard line, it's now 2nd and long. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Receiver makes the catch. And they get him down after the completion. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. A tough situation for the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. He's picked for a 3rd time tonight. Touchdown, Hawaii. Wow, what a play. A defensive score. They're setting out to try the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And here comes the Kansas offense back on the field. They need a couple miracles here in the final 2 minutes to rescue what's been a very, very rough outing so far. Fires it on the move. He pulls it in for a big gain. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. One play moves the ball to the 44, and it'll be first down. Quarterback drops back, looking for his back. Makes the grab. It's Stewart. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. Short throw complete to the tight end. But he's hammered by the linebacker. What a hit. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Finds his man. Defense spends their second timeout and try to regroup. So here we go now. Third and short from the opponent's 24-yard line. What will the offense choose to do at this point? The pass rush closing in. And he's intercepted for the fourth time tonight. Can he take it all the way? Across midfield. The 30. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors. And the defense adds 6 from the interception return. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Bring it out. It's Pena. And he's brought down at the 16. They've been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And the completion made. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34. And now a timeout is taken by the defense with the 11 seconds remaining. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. It's an out route, the catch made. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain. The completion makes it second and short. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Catch made on the sidelines. They'll move the sticks. It's a first down. The tackle is made. The clock runs out, and that will do it. Well, frankly, Kirk, we hope for games that are a little bit more suspenseful. This one got out of hand early, ended up being a rout.
That's putting it nicely, Chris, right? This was a complete blowout. A solid performance in all areas by this team. Their coaches should be proud of how they looked out there today.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.